Love you, bro.
He's the guy! Oh my
Hey, down, this is Paul. Hey, if you get a chance, if you give me a call back, please.
You
Love you,
got
bro.
Ron
I want to
Jeremy.
talk to you about the house. Hey, down, this is Paul. Love you, bro. Hey, down, this is Paul. Love you, bro.
Hi, I'm Trevor,
Hi, I'm John.
Hey, I'm Josh.
and you are listening to the Caps Off Show. I believe this is episode. We don't say episode names
Yeah,
anymore. Never
no,
mind.
you're
we're
not
good.
supposed to. We niched that a long time ago.
It's okay. I'm a little beat, a little tired. It's been a rough one.
You look frazzled.
I
You
am
just
very-
ran into my house and set up very quickly, and you just look absolutely winded.
I am burning the candle at both ends.
Is there something you
It's
want?
not good. We can touch on it later, but Josh has somewhere to be. So for now, I have a game that I'd like to open the podcast with.
We're gonna jump right into a game.
Yeah, just so that way if he needs to
Okay.
up and leave, he can.
Real
Make
quick,
it all about me.
I just want to point out that when he announced his name, he leaned into his vape as if it was the mic, because there's only two mics here. There certainly wasn't one in front of him.
Cited out of my water bottle.
I'm a little tired, so the chances are you're probably gonna get Diner Trevor today.
Yeah. Diner Trevor wasn't bad. I
was
thought I
alright.
engaged him enough.
I felt like I didn't talk a whole lot. It was definitely you carrying it. When I was funny, I was funny, but it just didn't happen a whole lot. But I do have a game. A game I've been working on that I hope you guys really like. It's called Dillon The Life, and it's based off of our dear friend Dylan Cox.
Wow. So you also have a game with life in the title.
Yeah.
What's your game?
Dillon The Life.
Well put.
No, so it's called Dillon The Life. It's based off of Dylan Cox, and I essentially asked him several
I thought we were going to
questions.
stop sucking his dick.
Yeah, sucking his cocks.
Well, to be fair, April says that all the time too.
All right.
I asked
Here
him,
we are.
I asked him 11 questions. All right, and he gave me an answer for each of these 11 questions. And then I got inside of Dylan's brain, and I wrote other answers that I think would sound like something he would say. And so
Which
I'm
wouldn't be hard.
going to read you guys the question, and then the 3 answers, and you have to guess which one Dylan said.
Are we doing this
Do you
kind of
have
like a...
paper?
Yeah.
Like a pen and paper?
Is it like a who gets it first kind of thing, or are we taking turns?
No, you're both gonna put your guesses in, and then you'll get a point if you get it right.
Okay.
Whoever has the most points at the end wins.
Dylan Cox of Tombstone infamy, of
Yes.
Rise of Blackface infamy.
Are you excited to not go to Tombstone with us this year?
He's not.
Josh?
He can't go to Tombstone.
No.
Why not?
Because he wanted to,
Oh,
and I
yeah. I
wanted
guess
to.
that kind of does ruin it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
All right.
He kind of
I
just
don't want to
at
anymore.
one point he just kind of like expected it, and I was like, all right,
I wasn't
think-
even thinking about it.
I don't think Dylan wanted to be there at any point.
would that work? No.
That's not. I'll find a pen here somewhere.
Dylan was originally supposed to be our camera guy in Tombstone. He was just gonna walk around and film us, but then he ended up, I think, adding some valuable input.
I'd say he recorded the majority of what happened. We just didn't really go with his copy.
You're digging through that right next to the mic. I only just realized that
Like
like
an old
someone's gonna
lady's
hear
purse.
like.
Remember, we're an ASMR podcast now.
That's correct.
It's okay.
How could I have forgotten?
Do we each need a pen?
No, I need a pen
Okay.
just to keep score.
There you go. You are golden right here.
Outstanding. So, we are going to get started. We're going to have John, Josh. Without further ado, let's get into it. And I have a recording. I have his answers, so after when it's time to reveal what his answer actually was, you guys can just hear it straight out of his mouth. All right.
Familiar.
So, number 1 for a Dillon The Life. Dylan, what's your favorite color and why? And the 3 answers are green because of my eyes, my best feature. Gurple because of the Nickelodeon Upside Down show. Or scarlet red because of the Flash.
I don't
Wow.
think Dylan...
That's a hard one.
I'm gonna...
Dylan could literally be any of those stupid answers.
I disagree.
You don't
I
think
think I know
so?
what it is.
Well, you know Dillon a lot better than anybody at this table.
I think I know what it is.
I hope it's
What-
wrong. I hope Josh is so
I'm
wrong.
probably going to get 0 on all these.
I'm gonna have to play it safe here because I really do think he could be any of them, but I'm
Yeah.
gonna play it safe and go with the Flash one because I know Dillon is a big Flash guy, just like you.
Okay.
I think it's green because I don't think Dillon has the mental capacity to think of Scarlet.
Too much for him. So you go with green.
I'm gonna go with green. Yeah,
He
and I
only
don't think it's
knows.
Gurple. It sounds like something he would say as a joke, but the reason for Gurple didn't sound like something he'd say.
Yeah.
He only knows like Cro-Magnon words like red.
All right.
Surprised he knows green.
Well, here you go. Hang on, let me turn this up. Here we go.
Number 1. What's your favorite color and why?
Gurple.
I knew.
Give me a real color.
That is a real color.
Gurple?
Gurple is a real color. Have you ever seen the Upside Down show?
I'm ashamed to admit I have seen the Upside Down show.
Okay, so in the Upside Down
God
show,
damn
there
it.
is an episode where they take their, little minion fingers, and they take it and teach you how to make Gurple, which is a combination of gold and purple. And they make Gurple, and they make amazing art.
Number 2.
I hate that.
Is anyone,
I hate
is
that
anyone
so
else
much.
already sick of hearing Dillon's voice? I knew as soon as I heard Gurple, I was like, Dillon's dumb as fuck. That's gotta be the one he would choose.
So no points awarded for that
All right.
round.
God damn.
I'll accept that.
Like the reasoning just doesn't sound like something he'd say, and in my brain I was like, oh god. Little do you know. You never underestimate Dillon's stupidity.
That's true.
All right. Number 2. What are 3 adjectives your closest friends would use to describe you with? Strong, handsome, and funny. Talented, smarter than everyone. Pretty. Creative, hilarious, and sexy.
Okay, now we gotta think.
No, this one's a little difficult.
No matter if it is rather like what his friends would say or not, it's a question to Dillon about what he thinks they would say.
Yeah.
So it could be a matter of just Dillon's opinion on himself.
That's why I really tried
So-
to keep them all in the same ballpark of like, me.
Can you repeat the question?
Yeah. What are 3 adjectives your closest friends would describe you with? You want to repeat the answers to?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, strong, handsome, and funny. That's 1. Number 2 is talented, smarter than everyone, and pretty. Number 3 is creative, hilarious, and sexy.
God, it's either 1 or 2.
I gotta go with number 3, I think.
3. Pick number 3, my
Pick
lord.
Number 3.
He would call himself pretty or sexy. This is difficult.
Yeah.
What was number
Forget
3 one more
everything
time?
you know about
Creative,
Dillon
hilarious, and sexy.
Creative, hilarious, and sexy. Ooh.
He's
I'm gonna go-
none of those things.
You're not asking what he is. You're asking what he said he
Right.
is.
I'm gonna go with 1 again.
With 1,
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
gonna go against my.
strong, handsome, and
Yeah.
funny. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with number 3.
Okay.
Number 3.
Here we go. Moment of truth.
What are 3 adjectives that your
Oh, I got a phone call. Hang on.
friends would use to describe you?
Fuck that person.
Strong,
God damn it.
handsome, funny.
I should have gone with a more like simple answer. I was
Yeah,
thinking that at
that's-
first.
That's
but I
a
was
point
like,
for Josh right there.
Yeah,
I
that's
feel like I'm really not getting in the head of Dillon Cox.
I don't think he would say creative. That's just not something that.
Not
he
that that's
would
like
say.
a place that I've ever wanted to be.
Yeah, I was really after you said pretty, I was like, he might say that.
I thought sexy was gonna get you. Sexy was gonna.
It did. That's the one I chose because I was like So the first 2 sounded kind of rational,
Yeah.
and then following up with sexy, I was like, that sounds exactly like someone who's just firing off answers, like very very Dwight Schrute like.
All right. Number 3. Who is your biggest role model and why? Answer 1.
Hitler.
The Flash. He's a hero and he knows his way around the ladies.
Ugh.
Jim Halpert. he's already exactly like me.
Oh, I know.
Captain
Dillon.
America, he's always right, he always does the right thing and is extremely strong.
Dillon is wet for all three of these people.
Can you repeat those one more time?
Yeah. So Flash, he's a hero and he knows his way around the ladies. Jim Halpert, he's already exactly like me. Captain America, he always does the right thing and is extremely strong.
I'm gonna go Jim Halpert.
Jim Halpert?
Yeah, Dillon's a big Office fan, and I know, because
He loves Jim Halpert.
I love Jim Halpert. My first watch through.
Yeah.
I love the whole Jim and Pam thing.
It gets a
maybe
little
by,
old with the oh, we're smarter than everyone.
Yeah,
but...
yeah. Third or fourth time, I'm like, these are just I can't watch when they're on the screen anymore.
Yeah.
Just show me more of Michael and Dwight. So,
I don't think Dillon ever.
I'm
They never got old. I don't think to him. Jim never got old.
No.
It never got old for me. I know it never got old for him.
Fair
I'm
enough.
going with Jim.
Dillon is remarkably like Walt Flanagan, and most people listening to this won't know who that is.
Right.
But Walt Flanagan has stated before that he thinks that Jim Halpert, if he was a real person, they would be best friends. Like that's the perfect friend he'd ever need, and they'd be like pulling pranks together and stuff. But it's so stupid. That sounds exactly like something Dillon would say. And I mean, just look, they're both like stream, like Gumby looking motherfuckers. So I gotta go with Jim Halpert.
Both going with Jim Halpert?
Yeah.
All right.
I was mad.
Hang on.
I was mad.
Who's your biggest role model and why?
The Flash.
Motherfucker. I'm not.
Everything
I'm playing
that I
too
want to
hard
be.
into it.
He's a hero, and he knows his way around the ladies. I'll tell you that.
Number 4.
I hate that.
God
That's
damn
a
it.
horrible
I
reasoning.
knew it was either the Flash or Jim.
I'm really trying too hard. I'm trying way too hard. If I just picked the most simplest answers,
Yeah.
I think all three of those I would have gotten right.
You're thinking too complex. Dillon does
Yeah.
not exist on a complex level.
That's what I was saying.
You're still getting them wrong.
I know.
All right.
How does one think like one that does not have a brain? I'm sorry, Dillon.
Number 4.
He's fucking like crying in his bed right now. I'm sorry.
Two men attack you on the street with just their fists, no weapons. How do you react? So the 3 answers. These are a little long. So the 3
You're
answers.
asking him dumb questions.
I want to get dumb answers.
answers.
All right. The first answer. I duck so that one knocks out the other, then I kill the first one with kindness. Number 2. I grab one, then kick the other one away so I can focus on fighting one at a time. Number 3. I'm the Flash, so I start speeding away and they can't catch me.
Would you have 2 Flash ones in a row?
Answers, yeah. Oh, you mean like would I have that be the right
would
answer?
you-
I thought you had, okay.
Yeah,
I thought you were asking like, did you seriously? Okay.
The second one seems kind of simple. The first one seems like
I think it's either 1 or 3.
this.
Yeah.
The first one seems like the bait Dillon answer, and then the third one seems like you'd be mad if you didn't choose it, and if it was it after all the flash that's happened so far. Fuck.
It's either 2 or 3. What was number 1?
I duck so that one knocks out the other one. Then I kill then I kill the first one with kindness.
That's not.
I really like that one. I'm gonna go with number 1.
Number 1.
Yeah, just because I want it to be that one.
I don't think you would put 2 Flash answers the same, like, one after the other.
Right. Naturally, I
So-
wouldn't think of that. I wouldn't think of trying to trick you like that.
It's the third Flash reference in the game.
I'm gonna do 2. Number
You
2.
need 2. All right.
God damn it.
Here we go.
2 men attack you on the street with just their fists. How do you react?
I mean, obviously, when I duck,
Damn it.
one guy is gonna miss my head and hit the other guy, right?
Obviously.
Right, that's knocking him out. Now I have to face one other guy, right? So I have me versus one other guy. The way I would knock him out, honestly, kill him with kindness.
Yes.
You know, that's honestly the best way. When he goes in for the hit, before he even
That's
hits me,
what
you
I'm
just say,
talking
hey,
about.
God damn.
are you okay? And, you know, he's going to give you some sob story about how his wife died and he has to feed his children, and that's why he's attacking me, trying to take my money. And that's when, I just say, look, you don't have to be the bad guy,
It's like Dillon never left.
That's when he turns his back, and I take out my gun and I shoot him in the head. Fine.
You're like,
I cut these. There's so
Okay.
much in between that I had to just go out. That's why I was late. I had to get rid of all the fluff.
Yeah.
One of the questions was like, the last question was like pulling teeth to get him to answer. 'Cause he just didn't want to answer it.
How many questions are there?
There are 11.
Okay.
And we're on number 5. Number 5. Dylan. 2 women attack you on the street with just their fists, no weapons. How do you react? Answer 1. I offer to set them up with the 2 guys from the last question, and they're so grateful that they sleep with me.
Will they sleep with him
Yeah.
instead of the other 2 guys?
Number 2. They're women. I don't even have to try to defend myself.
Dylan's like, I don't believe women exist.
Number 3. I tell one I found the other's earring in her boyfriend's apartment, and then they fight each other.
1.
1.
I'm going to number 1.
That's quick.
Yeah, I can't see him with the other 2.
I'm gonna go with number 1 too. That's not. Well, no, I'm gonna go with number 2. What's number 2 again?
They're women. I don't even have to defend myself.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with number 2.
You know what?
Alright.
That's probably it. Go ahead.
2 women attack you on the street with just their fists. How do you react?
What was that?
I'm
Are
laughing.
you serious?
I am, yeah.
Oh my gosh. I just tell them how I found the other person's earring
Are
No.
you kidding
in my
me?
boyfriend's apartment.
Dylan, what's
them kill
going
each
through your
other.
tiny little
And you just
skull?
think they're gonna believe you?
Let them gossip,
You think that's what's
They'll gossip it out, then they'll get into their own fight, kill each other.
That's
I don't have to lift a finger.
so. Number 6.
The boy's so unpredictable.
He really is.
All right. Number 6. How's April?
God.
Is that a real question?
Yeah. All right. So
love it.
3 answers.
I knew this was coming.
The 3 answers. She's not great. Being stuck with Josh is really taking its toll on her. The second answer, she's good. She made me breakfast this morning while Josh was at work. Number 3, she's actually moving out here to take my seed and have my children.
I'm going with number 3.
Yeah, number 3 does. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that too.
Okay.
She'd have to be the Flash. She would literally have to be the Flash or he would.
Yeah.
Someone is the Flash to have this affair. Otherwise,
April.
I don't know, let me ask her. Hey, April. Yeah? Okay, she actually heard you. She's doing actually super good. This morning she made me breakfast.
Oh.
She had to get back though really fast to meet Josh because he was gonna wake up.
Right.
is she the
But
Flash?
he works at Best Buy now, so when he's gone, it's like the perfect time for her to come over.
Number 7.
So she's the Flash. Damn it, I gotta call April real quick.
It's like, how long are you going to be gone recording? A long time? Yeah, at least 14 hours. All right. Number 7. I loved this question. Dylan, what's the strongest thing you've ever done?
That can't be that long of a list.
So the 3 answers. I did enough push-ups in my room that my arms got too big and I had to stop.
Like it swelled up his room.
I lifted a girl onto my back. Not something Josh would know anything about.
Why me?
Okay.
Why me?
I opened a bottle of bleach. It took 10 minutes and I got a resounding applause.
What were the first 2?
I did enough push-ups in my
You need
room.
to hear the April one again? Or no, I guess April wasn't even mentioned.
Yeah. I did enough push-ups in my room that my arms got too big and I had to stop. And I lifted a girl onto my back. Not something
Yeah,
Josh would know anything
that
about.
one.
You were picking that one?
No, I was saying you needed
Oh.
to hear that one again.
I hear SpongeBob.
Yeah, I wonder if it's gonna pick that up.
I'm gonna go with the Bleach one. Sounds fake. The Josh one sounds like it could be real because you just finished talking about how April was.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna go with that one.
You know, the Josh one?
Yeah.
I think I'm also gonna go with that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Swag jacker.
Okay.
Jacking my swag.
What is the strongest thing you have ever done?
But the answer I would choose is the other night I was asked to open a bottle of bleach.
Damn it!
And sure enough,
It took him
10
10
minutes
minutes?
I opened that bottle. With a resounding applause.
Dylan
There's
knows
no
the word
rate.
resounding?
Surprisingly enough.
He's really learned a lot since he's left.
It sounds like Dylan read it off that Reddit thread r/that happened. And then everybody started clapping.
Right, number 8. Where is your favorite place and why is it your favorite? Culver's. I miss it so much. It's my favorite hangout spot.
It's definitely that one.
I think it's that one too.
There's
My
no way
bed.
it's
I
not.
can do everything I'd ever realistically want to do from there.
It's the only place he gets somewhat privacy in his home.
Or Disneyland. It's a perfect utopia. You want to live there for the rest of your life.
Disneyland. I'm going Disneyland.
You think that's what he said?
I think that's what
I'm
he
gonna go
said.
with Culver's. I still think it's
It's
Culver's.
Disneyland. It's 100% Disneyland.
He's got burgers on the brain.
Where is your favorite place, and why is it your favorite?
I love Culver's.
Yes.
Damn it,
Favorite
Dylan!
place. Wait, are we talking about restaurant or just place in general?
Like, place to be.
Disneyland.
I knew it!
I love
Motherfucker.
Disneyland. It's a utopia, right? You go there and
I've
you
got
instantly
burgers on
feel
the
like
brain.
this is where you want to live for the rest of your life.
You knew that was gonna happen.
Place of magic and wonder. Like you
Of
can't.
course
you
he
can't get
fucking
any better
knew. He
than
had this
Disneyland.
conversation
You really
with
can't.
him.
I could go there 100 times
No,
more,
like he knew.
and it could be just
That
as
one
good
of
as
us
the
was
second
there.
time.
Number 9.
That's great.
You couldn't hear it because you guys were talking, and I also cut out the second half. But it was so funny because I laughed so hard because he said you can go there every single day and you never get tired of it. It's always just as good. Unlike April, I'm really using her out.
Oh my god.
You cut that out,
You know,
or he said that?
I cut that out because I thought it was going on for a long time. I just
Oh.
I
explained
was
it.
going to start by saying, hey, 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 so that you guys would make fat jokes. So that we could avoid April.
You wish. You wish this was about your weight.
All right. Number 9. Speaking of April, Dylan, why has it been so long since your last sexual escapade?
I hate all of you.
It's a bold statement coming from you.
It's been longer for Dylan.
True.
Way longer. Like 2 to 3 times as long.
Like never.
All right. Number 1.
Dylan.
My penis is too big. Number 2. I'm saving some sex for the rest of you. If I wanted it, I'd get it.
That's a you answer. That's a you
That's
answer. if I've
definitely
ever heard
trouble.
one.
Number 3. My arms are too big and I have to wait for them to get back to a normal size.
Number 1.
He's still swollen in his room. I'm gonna go with number 1 just because it sounds stupid enough to be.
He definitely has said that before. So,
My penis is too big.
Why has it been so long since your last sexual escapade in real life?
My penis is too big.
I knew it. There's no way it wasn't.
Look, I mean, some may say it's because of religion. Okay, some may say that it's because I'm a simp, but no, it's because my penis is too big, and they know that.
They know that.
Number 10.
Yeah, the reason the arms thing keeps coming up is because that's actually something he said to me.
Yeah.
Is that he did push-ups in his house, and his arms got so big that he was like, I gotta stop.
Unproportional.
Yeah, yeah. He did it for 2 weeks. He did push-ups,
Yeah.
and he thought he
Just had
got
to
so
drag him
big.
behind
April
him.
and I destroyed him.
Really?
Yeah.
I know April did, but
Okay.
Yeah, I think you might have been the one to tell me that he said that he said his arms got too big that night he was here. So fucking stupid. He makes push-ups and he's like, I am getting dangerously big. My arms are as big as I ever need them to be.
Like those guys when you're flipping through channels and you stayed home sick from school and you find that guy whose like arms exploded because he just worked out every day until his arms just got too big.
All right, number 10. What era of music is best and why? Yeah. So, answer 1, medieval. You can listen and imagine you're watching a beheading. Number 2, 70s rock. Everyone was either horny, in love, or heartbroken. Or 3, modern rap. It's the music of my people.
I think it's that one because the second one is way too good of an answer. And the first one was just stupid.
What was the first one again?
Medieval. You can listen and imagine you're watching a beheading.
I just hear Dillon being like, "That's now talking to me." Stupid ass.
Please don't bring that back.
He would like medieval music.
I think it's medieval.
You going with medieval or you going with modern rap?
I think it's definitely not modern rap.
Dillon can't play Skyrim without just getting up and like Millie rocking every 10 seconds. I'm going to go with, it's the third answer.
Modern rap?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's allowed to say that though. His brother's black.
Troy, coming into yours.
What era of music is best and why?
So I really like the music they come out with in the medieval times.
Yeah.
No way.
You know, when they were about to chop someone's head off the block, and they'd play the flute, and
Where is it?
you'd sit there, and the loved ones would cry, and other people would say, "Get on with it." And that flute was just playing so beautifully. I really like medieval music. It's soothing. It really distracts you from the fact that someone's about to get their head chopped off at the guillotine.
Guillotine? That's what I said. Sorry, I misheard you.
He was like, that's what I said. And then I'd leave that in there. His fuck up.
I've never been more happy to have Dillon 9 hours away from me.
This is the best appearance he's ever had on Caps Off.
Yeah. You can literally, there's a button to make him stop talking.
It's beautiful.
All right. And number 11. Aside from yourself, who's the best filmmaker in DNR Studios?
Uh-oh.
3 answers.
Can't wait.
Josh, because he has the most experience. John, because he has the best ideas. Or Trevor, because he's actually creating his ideas.
Fuck.
I'm going to go with number 3.
I
Trevor?
don't think he would give it to Josh.
I don't think he would give it to me either.
God, a joke answer. He'd love to be like, well, not Josh.
This is the one that was pulling teeth. I had to cut out almost a minute and a half to 2 minutes of me
God.
just convincing him, you got to give an answer, Dillon. Come on. Don't worry about it. We're not going to be upset. We're not going to be butthurt.
No, I'm really just kind of. That's a hard one.
Yeah.
That's a really hard one. What was the reasonings again?
Josh, because he has the most experience. John, because he has the best ideas. Or Trevor, because he's actually creating his ideas.
I'm going to go with Trevor because A, I agree with him if he's saying that, and B, I don't have the best ideas. I just feel like I come up with a lot of ideas that some of them are, I get a lot of I get a lot of hits because I take a lot of swings.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is basically what I'm trying to say. And I don't I think if you honestly asked him that question, he probably would say Josh because of experience, but I'm just convinced he's not going to give Josh the credit.
Yeah, I
don't think
he would give
because
me credit.
I honestly think it is Josh because I agree with that too.
Thank you.
Experience knocks both of us out of the water. I think
Right.
Josh made in that competition we had. Josh made a movie about being a photographer and a filmer, and it had no substance to it at all, but it was so beautiful.
Yeah.
And he can literally just go film circles around us. So
I appreciate
it
that.
depends on what you're. Yeah, shut up.
Stroking my ego so
Yeah,
much. I'm about
fatty.
to come.
Yeah, where's April right now?
She's about to too.
No, but God, yeah, I'm gonna go with Trevor.
Okay.
Yeah, Trevor.
You're Trevor?
Yeah.
Okay.
think I explained it well enough.
Yeah.
Number 11. Aside from yourself, who's the best filmmaker in DNR Studios?
Okay, I guess maybe Josh,
Whoa. He actually.
seeing
gave
as
you
he
credit?
has the most experience, I guess.
Dylan, maybe I was wrong about you.
Is that it?
That's it.
Well, okay, I was
That's
gonna say
it.
he's not gonna flip it at all. Wow.
No, that's
I gotta
it.
say I completely agree there. And then you would definitely take number 2 because
You
having
think so?
good ideas is not a talent.
It is a talent.
Just because I can come up
I
with a.
disagree.
Also, I don't know about all that film circles around us, okay?
He
The
does.
Multiverse is fucking cruising along. I make a short film every week.
It's good.
What does
but-
Josh know about storytelling?
Okay.
Did you see Reddick?
It was a good story. It was just poorly
How about
done.
the other one? Who am I?
That's a good story.
All right.
I'm really proud of that film.
Cool camera tricks, buddy.
Thank you.
All right, so final score. Josh with 4 points, and John with 2 points.
Oh, and how many do I need to win? No, that's it.
So Josh is our winner of the first round of a Dillon the Life.
Well, I
That was
would.
really fun.
I would be honestly.
We're gonna play another one, episode 30.
That's great.
I would be ashamed of all of us if Josh didn't win that game.
Yeah.
I would be ashamed of myself.
Yeah, it'd say something about you as a person.
I
for
really
as long
don't
as
care
you've
about
known
Dylan, but I do know a lot about him, unfortunately.
It's just kind of it's like working at like a fast food
Yeah.
job. You know a lot
You
about
don't
the
really
place. You
wanna
don't
know.
want to know. You don't want to work
But
there.
you kind of have to. He's around all the time.
Big news today.
Huge. Okay.
news.
Let me preface this because I had a horrible morning and just a terrible day overall.
Yeah.
It's been such a dark, cloudy, gray, tasteless day with nothing great going on for me except for one light shining through the darkness. One thing that I
Beautiful.
woke up and saw.
Magma-like
Very
essence of a
oceanic?
movie. Yeah. The Shining Star. There is a new movie coming to Netflix. Is it directed by?
It is
Robert
directed
Rodriguez?
by Robert
Yes.
Rodriguez.
Which means there's a new installment coming.
If you remember episode 3 forever ago,
Yeah.
he's the guy.
He's the guy, which is in my opinion, one of our strongest episodes, just because of that conversation, building
Yeah.
that like.
That was the first mention of there ever being a
Rodriguez
Trevor's
universe
type thing.
Yeah. And so they have announced a movie, and the movie is it's called We Can Be Heroes, and it is special not only because it's another superhero movie directed by Robert Rodriguez, but it is the long-awaited return of just any character that you can plop out of Rodriguez's universes, and it's one that we haven't seen in forever, and that's Shark Boy and Lava Girl,
Oh my God.
obviously.
Obviously.
I like that movie as a kid.
Holy moly.
They're coming
what
back.
a
They're adults. They
drastic
have a
thi-
kid.
Okay, we got to break this down little by little.
We do. Okay, so first thing, same actress for Lava Girl. Taylor Lautner is not back to play Shark Boy.
Okay, first thing about that, that's the biggest thing about the cast that I want to break down immediately is you have one shining star, that's Taylor Dooley,
Yeah.
who's the original actress that plays the little girl that plays Lava Girl. That's amazing.
She's 27.
Really?
She looks a little older.
She does look older. She looks so much older. That's,
I couldn't tell
I
you.
hope she doesn't hear this. Nobody showed this to her. Oh God. So I'm looking at this cast list and I'm thinking two things. We got two shining stars, but we are missing a lot of big names here for any movie. Like, because I know it's not a Shark Boy and Lava Girl movie, obviously,
right.
but for them, for it to be a Rodriguez movie, we're missing big names here. What we do have, we have names like, of course, Taylor Dooley. I don't know if you know who Haley Reinhart is. She was on American Idol years ago. That's a
don't know.
big deal. And then someone who's rising up in the galaxy,
yeah.
none other than Pedro Pascal, the Mandalorian, is in this film. And then you got other names like Christian Slater. You got, but
Apparently,
alas,
they're all playing heroes, and their kids have to save them.
yes. Alas, we're missing huge part of a Rodriguez film is there's no Danny Trejo in this cast.
There's no George Lopez.
There's no George Lopez in this cast. And there's no Taylor Lautner in this cast.
Right.
Who is that Shark Boy? Not my Shark Boy.
He was
Hashtag not my Shark Boy.
He was in a different Rodriguez
Comment
film.
down below if it's not your Shark Boy.
Yeah. Please, this is a movement we need to start. And yeah, like you said, they have a kid now. Okay, can we talk about how...
JJ Dashna is playing Shark Boy, and he played Brat's dad in Spy Kids.
Okay.
So he was already playing a fucking dad back in like 2002. So
Yeah.
that's kind of bullshit. Why is he so old?
I don't like that.
Me neither.
Okay, first thing, I got the vibe watching Shark Boy and Lava Girl that they had a huge like brother-sister team-up thing.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys got that feeling too, but as soon as I had announced that they had a child now...
The romance was always between Max and Lava Girl, and then Max and that fucking Ice Princess or whatever.
You mean Shark Boy and the
No,
Ice
not Shark
Princess?
Oh, yeah.
Or was
it was Max and Lava Girl. I felt if there was any romantic spark, even though they're kids,
Shark
and
Boy
I wasn't
was
really
kind of too
thinking about
cringy
it.
to get any like female attention.
Right. I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
I agree with you. There was never any sort of romantic or, God forbid, sexual tension between Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
At least no implication. So when it kind of comes up later, now that they're not only adults.
Also, didn't she fucking burn
have
him?
a kid together.
She
Yeah.
burnt him when they touched. How they fucked?
In Antarctica, underwater, constantly cooling her. and
She
he
cools
can live
down when
in
she's asleep.
Oh no! Oh my God! You're right. You're right. She does. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, that's awful. That's the worst thing I've ever heard. Dream.
Oh God, the lyrics to that song are like, shut your eyes, close your mouth.
I hate it. Okay, so there's that aspect of Shark Boy.
Taylor Lautner, Shark Boy would never.
Seriously. And then also their kid's name is did you know what the kid's name is? It's a little like there's a picture of it. It's on like a shark. Looks very kind of like
It's so CGI.
It looks like the CGI has not progressed at all since 2002.
Yeah. 2005 is when Shark Boy and Lava Girl came out.
Oh, okay. But the kid's name is Guppy.
Right. That's
What even is that?
Guppy, and then she's also. This is per an article, not speculation. Half shark. How the fuck does that? Shark Boy's already half shark. Lava Girl is 0% shark. Guppy can only be maximum 25% shark.
Maybe
What is Robert?
maybe it's a matter of like
Maybe we gotta talk to him.
maybe it's a matter of they never could reproduce, and Shark Boy being Shark Boy, maybe he's asexual and he could just like fertilize his own shark eggs. And then he carried for 9 months.
So she's not. Lava Girl's
Little
not
Guppy.
really biologically related to Guppy.
No.
More adoptive.
But yeah. I mean,
But
in a sense, yeah.
still serves the role of the mother.
do you think there's other species out there, like in the animal kingdom, that have a relationship like that, where like there's one of them's asexual, but they still choose to have a mate? Like seahorses have mates. They like hold hands when they swim. They're like cross tails, so they don't float apart and shit like that.
Males also carry babies in
But
seahorses.
do you think, because that's such a primal thing to have that connection between like a mom and a dad, to stick around for a baby, do you think there's any species in the world that has that kind of
Maybe not ones
relationship
that
where
mate
they
for
stick
life.
around?
I don't know about lobsters. I think lobsters have to mate with each other. They can't asexually reproduce, can they? But they mate for life.
Do they
I
mate
don't
for
know.
life?
Yeah.
Lobsters stick around?
I think so.
Wow, good for them. Back to Shark Boy and Lava Girl. Like, how are you gonna dare make this movie without Machete? Without
Well, Machete wasn't in the first one.
he wasn't?
No.
Not even anywhere? Was
George Lopez was. He was Mr. Electric.
was Cheech?
Cheech.
Yeah, from Cheech and Chong.
No, I don't think so. I'm not sure.
Well, these are key Hispanic actors that have to be in all these films. What does he think he's doing with this new film? Like, most of this cast is so white. it's
White
a shame to see.
Shark Boy's got a new look too. He's got a little like Batman cowl.
Yeah, that's weird.
Simon Cowell.
It's definitely. I think they definitely did that to show like that's not Taylor Lautner. Just cover up his face.
Yeah, put a mask on him.
Make it look like it looks honestly like a shark mask you'd buy like the summertime sale in Walmart
Yeah.
with like some floaties and stuff for like a kid. It's like part goggles and it comes with like fins that you strap to your hands and feet.
It doesn't look like Shark Boy. It looks like official Shark Boy merchandise.
It kind of does. Are you gonna see this movie? I mean, it's a Netflix.
Oh
You
yeah,
have Netflix,
absolutely.
you gonna watch it?
There's no world where I miss this movie.
I think we
a
should
few
watch
worlds
it.
There's no
It comes
no
out.
place in the Multiverse where I miss this movie.
It comes out on New Year's.
Yeah.
We should watch it and have a New Year's caps off extravaganza
I'd be okay with that.
where there's another thing. I might as well just pitch it to you right now. I thought about invading TikTok. Now I was initially against this idea, but listen to this. I kind of thought about what if we did like we tried to do a semi-regular live podcast where we basically just went live on TikTok, just set the phone sideways, set up a little set for us, and just did some live things because TikTok's kind of a way to just like. It's not like YouTube where you have to go and search for things. TikTok literally, like the For You page, throws videos at you and you see shit or you don't. So that's another way to kind of branch out on our audience at least.
We could be.
And
And
the
I
people
talked
that
about
do-
before. I was just talking about earlier. I think TikTok's the key to really blowing up in the modern age. Like if you really want to, you can do things, the other ways
How
that
many
people
millions and millions of people have TikTok?
Exactly.
And it reaches out to globally.
Yeah.
Like I get people from India on my For You page. Like,
I don't.
all right.
The algorithm.
Go.
The algorithm figures you out. It shows you what you respond to. That's.
But there's this film group. There's this
Josh
film
loves
group.
India TikTok. They banned TikTok in India a while ago, so you don't see
Did
those
they?
anymore.
So what is the truth, Josh?
Oh, fuck. They caught me.
Josh's TikTok algorithm is from like 3 years ago. No, but I figure like the people who do listen to us now might also enjoy that. Like if they use TikToks, we could do.
Yeah.
Because also we can't just go live. We'd have to make videos to advertise that we are going live, and also that we have a podcast that we're going live for. So, which most of that
We could take some of because a lot of times you and I will go off on a tangent about like, hey, it'd be funny if this happened, this happened, this happened. Oh, and then this, just off of one little thing. We could
record those live things and then clip out the highlights.
We could make. I was gonna say like we've had this idea before. It was originally what the Multiverse was supposed to be, where the podcast is playing. The like 1 minute podcast snippet is playing in the background, and we just do like little voiceovers and act out exactly what we were just doing.
Yeah,
and
I love that.
Can be our TikTok content.
This idea I had kind of derived from. I was gonna ask you.
Nobody said that idea.
For the new season of the Caps Off Show.
Season 4? Or this one right now that we're in?
Either
Okay.
or. Would you be okay with me hijacking like every 2 or 3 episodes with my wacky podcast ideas? Remember that from the first season of Caps Off?
What do you mean? I don't.
Like when I would pitch you crazy different podcast ideas.
Oh God! No! Do not! Don't
Yes.
say that
Yes.
fucking name!
Like
don't you dare!
the-
Don't even say it!
Bear Beans podcast.
Don't!
I'm not saying we have to do the Bear Beats podcast, but the idea originally started with that, which I was like, I wonder if Trevor would let me like hijack every few episodes to be like, all right, well, this is the Caps Off Show, and today we're trying this and doing this. But my new idea is to do that through the live shit, so it'd be like the Caps Off Show live. And then, so today we're doing this, where this is the gimmick. We're going to eat beans and do this and blah, blah, blah. It's not going to be the beans every time, obviously. Just a few times. But, and it could be like Fridays at the, 9 o'clock, whatever, just a set time every week. And Josh could also be there, help set up and be a part of the shenanigans and stuff like that. It's just another way to like do more podcasting. And we can record them, like we can have the mic set up and record them, and we can we just clip out like if we have good conversations and piece those together for like if we need to like a special episode or
Right,
like a
right,
highlight
right.
reel or something like that.
Yeah.
What do you think of that idea?
I think that sounds solid. That sounds really good.
I
Matt
think-
Hammer had an idea similar to your first one with the wacky podcasts. He was talking because we did the Trev Sledge episode last week, and he did. He had this idea to do a podcast in character with him. So like it's like you're interviewing the two of us music makers from Sledgehammer Studios.
I kind of like that.
Yeah, it kind of fits neatly into your. But yours was a little more like we're the same old people just doing these fun events.
Well, I mean, it could be different each time. We could do different gimmicks and come up with new stuff all the time.
Yeah.
And I think that's half the fun is because like we still have this regular Caps Off, and then the live stuff is more wacky, and also it just like releases us to an all new audience. And even if people don't know who we are, maybe what they're seeing when they're scrolling through might be enough to catch them and grab them.
Right.
That's another thing about like we also have to do individual TikToks. Like we like get a jar of mayonnaise and just start eating it and be like, we don't actually like mayonnaise, but we're doing this so that we
do that?
Wes'
capture your...
fiance did that. He set up a TikTok and was filming her, and she just walked in. She was eating a jar of mayonnaise. It was funny.
The point
it
is
was
just
hilarious. I cackled.
Because nobody wants to watch a TikTok where they're like, oh, go here, watch my podcast, blah, blah, blah. But if you're doing something while you're like,
hey guys,
this
I
TikTok
messed up.
Yeah, serves as a purpose so you can watch me eat this mayonnaise while I tell you about my podcast and blah, blah, blah. So just a few ideas I had.
Yeah. Good ones.
I'm glad you think so.
It's 4:12. You wanna?
I probably should.
All right.
I did you guys a do.
You got 8 minutes.
I'm fine.
All right. Have a good one, Josh.
Thank you.
Some people are going to get
Thank
that.
you for allowing me to be on the podcast again.
Oh yeah, we'll see you in 5 episodes. For episode 30, which I'm thinking about a name for, but right now I'm leaning towards like.
What about like episode 30?
That's
That's
a
got
good
a
one.
ring to it.
Yeah.
All right.
No, but episode 30 is going to be a big event type thing. I'll see you later, Josh.
The Dirty 30. There's another
So,
door down there.
I'll have all the
you go.
guests that we've had on this season. At least that's what I'm planning. So Josh, Levi, those are the only 2 we've had on so far.
Right.
The next 2 will be Weston and Matt Hammer. Not in that order, I don't think. But and then we'll have a big a game show type thing. It'll be a good one.
It's exciting.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of a cool name for it, like the Cap series or something like that. Yeah. This has been nice. This has been really good. I was
area.
You think so?
Yeah.
I mean, I meant recording this podcast has
yeah.
been nice because I've been stressed. This is like the first time the first real moment I've had to just slow down and just, decompress. So This is nice. This is good. Look at that. Look at Caps Off doing something nice for me for
Is it
once.
because you've been filming the Multiverse stuff?
Yeah, Multiverse has been stressing me out. I started Friday and I just got so much to do for this episode still. I'm going to be behind the editing computer for like probably the next 20 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot.
Like you're going to leave here and go do that?
Yeah, probably. I might hit the gym, maybe, but it depends on the progress I'm making. I was supposed to go earlier and I just had to skip out. As soon as I woke up, I was bombarded with so much stuff where like you were like, well, what's your schedule like? And Josh was like, are we still recording today? And Levi was like, can you work tonight? And Weston was like, when are we going to the gym? And then there were my landlord was outside my house just walking around like outside the windows of my bedroom talking. And I was like, and there was so much happening. It was a lot.
That's kind of like what I imagine your day like eat every day.
No, not every day. Just some days it all just comes to a head. I hardly eat anymore.
Well, now I don't feel as bad when I don't
Friday.
talk to you for like days straight. I feel a little bit better about it now.
Yeah, good. I'm in a weird spot. Multiverse is really annoying.
You think so?
It's a lot. It's a lot.
I can't wait to do that. Throw myself into a film.
Don't get me wrong.
Coming
It's
up soon.
definitely like rewarding. But it's definitely like especially because with the thing we're doing, we see like an immediate result from our work we're putting in. we work hard and then suddenly we have something to show for it, where there are plenty of things where you work hard and then the result doesn't ever come, or it comes way later. You have to wait for it. But I'm excited to be done.
Surprise guest, Alyssa. Alyssa, do you have anything to say?
Bonsoir.
There you go.
Classic. That's the only word she knows how to say. She had a stroke last week.
Not the only word in French. That's the only word, period.
Yeah. It's just found her on the floor kind of like flopping like a fish.
Get up. Come on, you're embarrassing yourself.
Like a pool of drool around her.
What if someone
yeah.
sees you like this?
It's all she's been able to say ever since. Do it again.
Bonsoir.
All right.
It's getting cute. At first it was sad. I cried. That's getting cute. It's coming around.
Kind of quirky.
There is something I've been putting off for episodes
Okay.
that I want to show you.
Okay.
And
excited.
Alyssa, I actually kind of want you to stick around for this.
Bonsoir.
Thank you. That means she kind of just does that to let me know that she understands. She heard me.
Right.
It's like
Right.
it's like a nod for her now. You like 2 Chainz?
2 Chainz. I don't mind 2 Chainz. I don't know anything about 2 Chainz.
Me
I don't think
neither.
I've ever heard 2 Chainz music.
I don't actively listen
I just know that 2 Chainz.
Yeah, I don't actively listen to his music, but I saw he did a not a cover, but more of like a remix, because it's more than like a sample. He didn't really sample a different song, but he like re-sung part of it and then rapped not behind it, but along with it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like a remix of "I Can't Go For That" by Hall & Oates. And it's actually really good. I've just had it stuck in my head all day. But that's not what I'm trying to show you. It was just in my recent, because I looked it up. So I was like, wow.
What's the melody like for that song? I Can't Go For That.
I can't go for that. No can do.
No, okay. No, I thought I heard something similar to what you just described
Yeah.
on the radio, but
You know what that song is, though, right?
no,
You've never heard that
I don't
song?
think so. I'll
I
have
think
to
you
listen to it on the way
like
home.
Hall & Oates,
I
right?
do, yeah.
How do you claim that's like one of their big ones? It's,
Well, okay, so there's this thing that people do with music that I have never understood and never done, which is like they find an artist that they like, and then they do like a deep dive and listen to like a bunch of that artist's music. I don't do that.
that's not even that deep of a dive. I can't go for that.
I just
No can do.
I have like 3 Hall & Oates
No.
songs, and
Which ones?
She's Gone.
I don't even know that one.
You don't know that one?
No.
It's a good one. She's gone.
Wait,
yeah.
no, okay, never mind. I do. I know a lot more Hall & Oates than I think I do. Okay, what's the next one?
Rich Girl.
She's a
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
Fuck, I can get down to Hall & Oates.
Make my dreams come true. What I want, you've got.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. All right. You know, now I kind of feel stupid because those are all like way more popular than I Can't Go For That. No can do. 2 Chainz does a really good job with it though, I think, because he does like half of it kind of like the 70s feel, and then I don't even know if it's 70s. It kind of has that like older
think it's
music feel,
70s.
and then the rest is kind of in the more 2 Chainz style. It's good, but what I'm looking for, I haven't even been looking up because I've just been talking to you. If I can get the damn keyboard open. There we go.
Whenever you're ready.
You ever heard of a movie, a 1991 movie starring Vanilla Ice called Cool as Ice?
Once. Once. And
Have
I was
you
like,
really heard of this?
Yeah. It was like, I cannot tell you anything about it, not a single thing, but I have had like a conversation where someone was like, I remember it being mentioned.
Yeah.
That's all.
Okay.
That's all. Like that rung a slight bell in my brain, and I was like, yeah, that's it. That's it. That's all the cards.
I don't know much about Vanilla Ice.
Right.
He's kind of like a meme to me anyway. I never really take him
always has been.
seriously
Yeah.
as like a real musician. Of course, Ninja Turtles 2 Secret of the Ooze, he had a good premiere with Go Ninja.
He was in That's My Boy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even then, he
what
was
a
a meme.
movie. Adam Sandler.
The joke
and,
was that it was Vanilla Ice.
Yeah.
That's the joke. That's it.
See, that's all he has to be is just
Yes.
Vanilla Ice. Which is why when I found this trailer, I was like, oh my god, how did I not know this movie existed?
What trailer is it?
And it's a trailer for the movie Cool as Ice.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay.
And this is going to be like a caps off watch along. If you want to pause it and like go find it. It's just called Cool as Ice, 1991 official trailer. But I'm just going to play it so we can both watch it and hear it. There's probably going to be a fucking ad.
Okay.
There it is, Old Navy.
Love me some ads.
We're going to do a free ad for
advertisements.
oldnavy.com. Looks like there's people dancing.
I think we shouldn't do
And-
that. I actually hate
is that-
Old Navy.
is that,
Old Navy's
but
bad, and I
that's-
don't mind bad mouthing.
That's
them.
RuPaul, though.
Okay, now
You
I'm
don't
in
like
deep trouble.
RuPaul? Okay.
Here we go. That is old.
Yeah.
That is an old.
It's a 91.
Green preview has been approved for all audio. Oh, that's an older Universal logo.
Their values are from the 50s. Their homes are from the 60s. And their music is from the 70s.
Love it.
So, we having fun yet or what?
But now, this sleepy little town is about to become cool as
Yellow bike.
ice.
So about this point in the trailer, I was like, this is a joke, right? They didn't actually make this movie. Is this like an SNL skit?
Drop that zero and get with the hero. Oh, yeah. Nick.
When I first met Matt Hammer, I was like, I don't know if I do get it. Just like your song, I don't think you get it. And after watching this trailer, I'm like, I think I get it now. I think I get what you're going for. Matt Hammer gives me huge Vanilla Ice.
Yeah.
Vanilla Ice if he was like a SoundCloud rapper.
You're all wrong. You didn't do anything.
He's on a street bike.
I trust you, Dad.
Vanilla Ice is going to take an uncool world to the bone.
Well, I hope you like being a biker chick, because you're not going to see me or my car again. Imagine that.
Holy shit. Oh, scandalous.
As ice.
Okay.
Holy shit.
What? Tell me what you're thinking. Immediate thoughts about that trailer.
Immediate thoughts. I also feel like that should be a joke. I kind of want to watch that movie because if it's all chock full of what I just watched in that trailer.
Just cheesy Vanilla
Oh my
Ice
God,
one-liners.
Dude, and he started rapping right there toward the end,
He's-
making out on his bike, on his yellow bike.
He's got amazing hair that I feel like a modern day Young Gravy would like kill to aspire for, with
Yeah.
like the shaving patterns in it and the bangs. He's riding around on a fucking street bike
Oh my God, he's gonna take an uncool world.
and
Oh,
chill it to the bone. That was amazing.
I loved that.
It really puts you in perspective, because it's like this paradigm that I think about all the time, and it's that I was born in 1998, right?
Right.
There's since the invention of the moving picture, people have just been making film after film after film after film, and for like 30, 40, maybe 50 years, a lot of that was shit and unwatchable.
Yeah.
Then
You
it
think?
started,
Do you think my movies are shit? I don't think you get it.
like fucking Charlie Chaplin's telling me that. No, but like there's a lot of just garble, and then they start to get actual like memorable, timeless, classic movies.
Yeah.
Like the I'm
I think
just
it's
gonna
a
say
carrot.
I think it's a carrot. I do feel like Beetlejuice every time I'm just like lost in Casablanca. That's
Casablanca. That's a good movie.
yeah.
That
See, that's
still
considered
stands
like
high as like one of the best movies of all time.
that's black and white. That's still coming into like it's a really good movie.
Yeah.
And then there's just what I'm getting at is there's just so much time for all these movies to come, be popular, and go, and just they're on someone's shelf somewhere. Cool as Ice is on someone's shelf somewhere.
It's true.
And just lost, never thought about. Are you a Steve Martin fan?
I'm a passive Steve Martin fan. I'm not. I'm
big
not.
with the King Tut meme. No.
Mm-mm.
It's that TikTok of Trisha Paytas. Is that how you say her last name? She's really dumb. She's dressed up like an Egyptian. She's dancing to the King Tut. It's a big meme on TikTok.
Okay.
It's awful.
Whatever you say.
Do you know who that is? She dated Quentin Tarantino. She's awful.
You've
probably seen her before.
Might have.
Yeah, look her up. But so Steve Martin, there's another one of these movies. This movie I actually saw, and this movie I think about from time to time.
Oh yeah, I've seen her boobs.
Oh, you have?
I have, yeah.
Wow, I haven't seen her boobs.
I'm pretty sure she did porn, so
wow,
for a little bit.
I'm not surprised. Not like that says something about her personality. It's just like she just seems like it. I guess
I'm just saying, like, that's how she got on my radar.
Yeah. Anyway, so this movie is called Bringing Down the House. Have you ever heard of it? It is 2003, so a little later than 90s. Still just like one of those old movies that just came and went and you kind of forgot about it. Yeah. This movie I actually did see, and the trailer is it's something else. The movie itself is something else. The premise is... God, there's a fucking fly right here. The premise is Steve Martin is... he's a lawyer, and he meets this lady online, and it turns out to be Queen Latifah. And it's going to be another watch-along. It's called Bringing Down the House trailer, 2003. This is going to be I'm not going to play another one after this.
Okay.
But we got to get through this ad, too. I'm gonna turn it down for.
Great.
But
you're not gonna plug him.
No, this
like
one.
The last one.
No, I don't even know who it is. If I read it, I'm not gonna say it out loud though when it comes up. Oh no! Oh, I should have plugged him.
This is not as old.
No, but still, it's the same idea.
Sophia, can you get my wife on the phone? Ex-wife.
No, I know him.
Ex-wife on the phone? For lawyer Peter Sanderson, life was all work and no play.
I love the trailer.
A businessman who's all work and no play? Hold on. Has Dillon gotten
Somebody
a hold of
get
this?
Dillon on the phone.
Oh my God. Dillon.
You gotta hear this. Okay, before I continue the trailer, I love that from 1991 to 2003, how much have trailers changed?
Oh, not
at all. Not at all. You got the cheesy, like, in a world,
right,
like narrator. And
I'm glad they've changed a lot since then.
Yeah.
Until he went looking for a soulmate.
Did someone make a blind internet date?
And found...
I hope you like Sam.
A soul sister.
Must have not took a good look at that picture.
I have looked at that picture a lot, and trust me, you are not in it.
There she is. She's arrested in the
No
background.
fucking way!
So now that you're okay.
No way!
You've watched
if you're not watching, allow me to take you on what just happened. Right? Allow me. Please. So Steve Martin is a businessman who's all work and no play.
Yes.
Sets himself up a little internet date in
Just
2003. He opens the door and says, "I hope you like champagne," when she shows up to his house, and it's Queen Latifah, who is black, and he's like,
Who is black?
She's black? No.
That's
look,
only notable because the woman in the photo was like a blonde white woman.
Right, and he's like, "No, this is you. This is supposed to be you. You're not in this picture." And she points to the background, and she's a criminal.
Yeah,
she's
getting
a criminal.
Put into the back of a police car.
I can't believe what I'm watching right now.
So, okay.
He's like, I didn't sign up for this.
This is
He's went looking for a soulmate, but instead he found a soul sister. Oh my God, are you kidding me?
I think making movie trailers is the only job I want for the rest of my life.
I
don't want to make movies. I want to make trailers.
You got the voice for it.
So now that you've watched
and the
one
face for it.
full trailer and only part of one.
Yeah.
Do you get the point I'm trying to make? Is like there's just all these movies out here that are just like have the craziest.
My parents have a wall of movies,
right?
Yeah. And there's so much in there.
How many of those? About what percentage of those movies do you think you've seen? Because it's about like 6 stories high of movies. At least like 6 movie cases high. standing up.
Yeah, somewhere around there. Yeah.
Maybe
it
4,
comes up
give
to
or
about
take.
my chest. So
Yeah, it's a lot of fucking movies.
Yeah, and Weston's got one that's from the ground to almost the ceiling. So
It's
there's
insane.
so many. I'd say I've seen like 30% of the movies on that wall though.
I would feel like my parents have always had a big DVD collection, and except for like the movies I wasn't allowed to watch. I feel like I watched a majority of what was on that wall. So
Yeah.
I would feel weird if I myself had a big movie collection today.
Mm-hmm.
And I even attempted to say that I like care about movies and I like movies and I want to make movies, but I haven't even seen most of the movies on my
Right.
own wall. So
I thought
it just
about
blows
once
my
just going
mind.
through an alphabetical order and watching one every night, but that would have been bad.
It would have been an adventure though. Let's continue.
Okay, I'm gonna finish this trailer up.
Do the crime. Shoot, Roscoe cracked that dough. Kicked it off the easy and bounced.
What did you just say? Swinging, you Coco goddess.
You have to go. And you work on my case around the clock. And I leave when you expunge my
This
record.
film should have been used as propaganda to like scare people about losing the suburbs, I think. Because it does more than what they use today. He's really
That's
white.
September by Earth, Wind, and Fire.
That was Betty White.
Boy, you are some kind of freaky.
You got me straight tripping, boo.
No!
Sure, that's cool.
What's wrong with Georgie?
He's having trouble reading.
To the facts of life.
Double D cup.
What are you doing letting him read the... You're right.
No!
What's a rat?
It's a country.
That was a good joke, actually.
Story of a man.
I appreciate a good Iraq joke.
Until one woman in the bomb showed him everything he had.
She had a chest tattoo in one of those shots and then didn't have it in another shot.
Hey, yo, what's the dealio?
I
I'm gonna help you get your life back. You gotta be a beast.
Beast.
Oh my.
Queen Latifah.
Charlene. Come on, you're not fooling anybody.
no.
Bringing down the house.
Do you think they could release this movie?
Movies.yahoo.com.
Do you think they could release that movie today?
No. Oh, God, no. Are you kidding me? The part where he's walking through the club with his backwards hat and his huge baggy...
dealio?
Oh, my God. That was the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. Who greenlit that?
It's
2003 was a lawless wasteland.
to say the least.
Holy fuck. To wander around in that world.
Those are going to be our caps off movie recommendations of this week.
Bringing down the house and
Cool as ice.
Well, that being said, we are at an hour and 7 minutes, so I'm going to shake your hand.
All right.
And
Shake.
we will see you next time. Trevor. You get him? No, he got away. Trevor. What's with him? Trevor. I don't know, bro. Whatever it was, if you did that to him, you can count me in. Trevor. Really? Trevor. Yeah, dude. The Weezer collab will have to wait. Me, not me. I wonder how Trevor's recruitment went.
I'm sorry I had to do this, Isaiah. You cuck. Oh, hey, Trevor.
Hey, Trevor.
What's going on?
Oh, I'm just collecting other Trevors to help save the Moltrevers. So I'm here for that guy.
You here for our Trevor?
Yeah.
I don't know about Trevor's from wherever you're coming from, but ours is a little slow. Yeah, isn't that right, Isaiah? Look at him.
Yeah, he does look just extraordinarily dense. Like astronomically simple-minded. Like it's abundantly clear. There's nothing going on in that head.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
Hey, buddy. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, you're gonna come with me and we're gonna go on a great big adventure, okay? You're gonna have a big, huge, important role, alright? Why are you talking to me like that, asshole?
Hey, Trevor! Be nice. All right, yeah, just come with me, and we're gonna get going. We're gonna get you something to eat, okay?
No, I'm not going anywhere with you. Guys, tell him. Oh, also, Uno.
Take him.